Hey!
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 What it do, Heyyyy Nation?
As you guys can see by the title of this video, we are married. We decided
In a nutshell.
elope.
And we are basically gonna take you guys on a journey. So we want to show you guys how everything actually went from the prep to the actual marriage. And like we are basically gonna be watching it with you and also like explaining certain things as to like why we did it the way that we did.
So I know a lot of you are probably wondering why did we decide to elope instead of like the traditional
Coming back, having the whole big wedding. I mean, like, look, we won't lie. COVID did play a role in the sense of we didn't know when we'd actually be able to come back home. And like, hey, dog, like, when you know. And like, once you pop the question, speaking for me specifically, I don't know about like other dudes who are like engaged for 5-10 years, not judging, who decide to get married after all that time. I guess we didn't just want to wait that long.
I think I get why people would take long because wedding is expensive.
True.
The wedding is expensive, and I don't also think some people a wedding is like the top priority. Maybe they want to get a place first or whatever the reason is, you know. For us, COVID, like Thendo said, did play a factor in a sense of our whole thing started with COVID, you know.
Yeah.
The lobola, the letter was sent in January, then they actually came in April, and South Africa has been on the red list most.
Yeah, for like months, and then I think it was this month or last month. Between November or December, we were actually taken off the red list here in Korea. Then the whole Omicron, whatever you want to call that variant, popped up, and then now, boom, we are back on that list again. So coming back home became is another challenge. So I guess for the fact that we decided to elope, it actually worked out in our favor, because we also spoke to our parents and they were like, look, we understand and we fully support your decision. Because we were actually telling them like, look, we would love to come back home, but right now we don't want to risk our livelihoods and come back home and then now we can't come back, because things change quite quickly in Korea. So we might leave here when things are still good, and the moment you land back in SA, the government this side can be like, look, things are hectic that side, let's cut this so that they can protect their own people. So the whole eloping, is it eloping or elopement?
I don't know.
But that, you know, like the whole thing of us eloping, it honestly like worked in our favor.
Yeah, I think we knew even if you got married in South Africa, we still have to go to Home Affairs to go sign. So it was like, well, we could just sign here, and when we go back home, we just have a celebration. Because of COVID uncertainty, we didn't know if we were going to go home or not. And also, marriage is about compromising, you know. People have different views of the ideal day, you know. For example, my ideal wedding from day one has always been to elope. Like, I didn't see the need of a celebration. Maybe because I'm stingy, point one, but also because I just don't like being the center of attention. You know, I've never had like a party, you know.
Same.
Even for 21st, I just asked my parents like to travel. So like, to me, being the center of attention is not, you know. But Thendo does want a celebration, and I mean, me too, but he wants it more than I do.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, right, not taking anything from my parents, but I was never actually like celebrated in that way where like I had a whole party.
So you wanted it. I didn't want it.
Yeah, I mean, like, yo, dude, like, I want to look good on that wedding day. Just be like, look, this is my person. And like, bruv, I just want to have fun, you know, like I want to chill with my friends, family members, just like, you know, have a ball, you know. I mean, like you, like I've never had a party.
Yeah, but I didn't want it.
Yeah.
Like even matric, you went to your matric dance.
I did.
I didn't
Cool.
go. So when we heard that you could actually get married in the South African embassy in Seoul, it was like, oh, we could have both our dream weddings. You know, we could have the way I would like to get married, where I am wearing pants, I'm comfortable, and you are dressed in sneakers, whatever you want to dress like. We do that part, and then back home we'll do your
The whole
part,
formal thing.
what
like,
you want, what's your ideal type of the wedding. So yeah, this is where I guess you guys are gonna watch with us. We basically flew. This was in August, so we've been married for what?
October, November, December. 4 months. So basically what we did, right, we flew out to Seoul like a day before the day they were actually gonna get married at the embassy. Palesa had to get her hair done, I had to get a haircut, and so like right now you're basically gonna see the events of all of that.
Yeah, and it's quite expensive, guys. Yo, like,
but worth it.
100,000 Korean won. Marabakezi nwele. You just get there and then it's fine for like a special day, but it's not. I wouldn't go every month. But that's just me being stingy again. But yeah, this is how the day went.
Phone's warm me. Trying to show a kid this video one day.
So that's how our day started. After getting lost for a couple of hours, we finally got to Palesa's hair appointment. Chilled lady, did the things as you guys saw, and yeah, man.
And crocheting is very painful. Like, it's not for everyone. Anyone who has dreadlocks, I think they can attest to this. It's the most painful technique. Like, I think twisting is much better. But yeah, after that we went to Thendo's place, but yeah, so shady, we couldn't even take videos. But it was dark. The spot was shady. But yeah, then the next day,
after the whole hair and my shady hair spot, when we were at the hotel that I booked, that she loved. Say it, you loved it?
It was nice.
Yes, thank you. And like, y'all saw how good my wife looked, right? I mean, I don't know, like, how did you feel that morning though?
I don't know. You know, it was normal at first. It didn't hit me like that we're actually doing it. So, and also I couldn't imagine what does the South African embassy look like how many people are going to be there. It was just, I don't know, do we just stand there and sign? Because we dressed up like
Hey!
like we're actually, you know. But yeah, so we got to the embassy and yeah,
we did the things. Because like for me, I know like that day, I think when I woke up, English up, and everything, I was just being my normal goofy self. And when we're in the taxi going all the way to the embassy,
yeah,
I know like there was a point where like I was quiet. I'm like, yo, Kanyala vandaag, joh. And more than anything, I wasn't even nervous. It was just a whole lot of excitement and happiness, you know, and everything worked out quite well.
Yeah, and it's a long process because we had to set an appointment
2 to 3 months before. Right?
Yeah, so we've been waiting for this day, and yeah, it's quite cool if you are an English teacher here in South Korea from South Africa and want to do this process. You actually do get 5 days.
What do you mean 5 days?
Like for getting married, we got 5 days.
Oh
off.
yeah.
You get 5 extra vacation days because it is an important day. So yeah, we could have actually, we scheduled it for our summer vacation, but we could have actually gotten married anytime
during the week, whatever. Yeah,
a whole week. So that was cool. Something we didn't know. They were like, oh, you don't come to school for 5 days because you got married. And we're like, alright, because you know people plan the wedding and stuff, but for us it was just that one day, but we still got
those 5 days. So
yeah,
it worked out. Yeah, as you guys saw, right, it's a very formalized procedure. You get them, we had to like obviously like tell them who we are, why we're here. We had to present our I think what was it, our IDs and passports. ARC? I don't remember, but like maybe it was there. And then afterwards they took our fingerprints, because what they do before you actually arrive, they send you some documents that you have to fill in. So you pre-fill these documents, and then when you arrive there, all you have to do is sign. Right?
Yeah, we just double check.
Yeah.
For me, like you say, when you asked me, Wuti, how was I feeling on that day, I was okay. But the day when we're filling in the forms, because I think we filled them in separately, there was a point where it asks you like, what's your present surname and what's your
new surname,
and writing like my name and his surname. I cried that day, because I think that's when it hit me, like what is this? Like, I've always been Jonas, so like it was just weird to see my name and your surname in one sentence, and me writing it. Our surname, yeah. Me writing it was just like, ooh, it's happening. So yeah, we got there. There was cake, a whole setup. Like they had a lot of snacks and stuff, and it was very quick. You guys will see.
Yo, it caught us by surprise, but yeah.
So this one is video as well?
Yes, because that's a Zoom for our parents to see.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, your parents are watching?
Yes. We begged them to wake up so early.
That's so cruel.
Hold on.
That is so
So
cruel.
this is
Where's
for
Sharon? We
just
can't
for
start
photos?
without
I'll take
Sharon, guys,
photos.
because she needs to come and sign. Where are your rings?
Your rings are there?
Please
We
get
have
your
them.
rings.
It says hold mine, I'll hold yours.
That's very funny.
Let's run this video, right?
Today, I'm sorry, we used to have a flower girl who's now absconded. School, she's gone to school.
Flower girl is busy.
The flower girl is busy. Yeah, no, she's very busy. Thank God she's busy. She's a goddamn hurricane. Okay, do you, Mr. Thendo Clayton Nendovado, declare that as far as you know, there is no lawful impediment to your proposed marriage with Ms. Palesa Comfort Jonas here present, and that you call all here present to witness that you take Ms. Palesa Comfort Jonas to be your lawful wife? What is your answer?
I do.
Ms. Palesa Comfort Jonas, do you declare that as far as you know, there is no lawful impediment to your proposed marriage to Mr. Thendo Clayton Nendovada here present, and that you call all here present to witness that you take Mr. Thendo Clayton Novada to be your lawful husband? What is your answer?
I did.
Huh?
I do.
Yes.
Okay, give each other your right hand. The other hand should be holding your rings, yeah? Okay. I declare that Mr. Thendo Clayton Nodovada and Miss Palesa Comfort Jonas, here present, have been lawfully married. You can exchange rings.
Where's your right hand?
You may kiss your bride.
Slowly.
Yeah.
You okay? So yeah, man. So that's how we got married. We would have loved like some type of warning that hey, I'm starting now, because the way things happen, it was just.
Yeah.
You couldn't just say yeah.
Yeah, it was quick. Like I thought we still
Conversation.
where she said there's no lawful impediment, whatever. I thought she was first gonna ask those things, but then I heard her now saying, "Do you take?" And I'm like,
That's when like it clicked in,
that's
like
when
yo,
I started crying because I was like, oh, and then like.
It's really happening.
It's such a blackout, and I'm happy that we have recorded this because it's just it's so quick. I can't even explain it, and it's like hearing these things. Do you take this person forever, your husband? And it's emotional.
Yeah.
It's really emotional.
But like we said, a warning would have been nice.
I wish she said we're about to start.
Cause yo, what Palesa just said, like right now, Linda, like it didn't click. It took a while, and I was like, oh snap. And when she said like give each other your right hand, we legit gave each other's right hands.
And we're like, wait, isn't it supposed to be your left hand? But she meant like the correct your right hand. And then we like,
oh,
maybe Korea, maybe right.
Brah.
That was hilarious because like we were also just starstruck, guys. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but the person who married us was actually the ambassador of South Africa, who is Zenani Mandela Dlamini. And she is Nelson Mandela and Winnie Mandela's daughter.
How many people can actually say Mandela's daughter married them?
That's
besides the
wild.
ones who got married in Korea, when she was the ambassador.
Yeah.
But
I
like,
mean, even then, not a lot of people got
yeah,
married.
yeah.
So.
But like, yo, dude, I guess for me, it only like hit after the whole I do's, you may kiss the bride. We were actually like talking to her.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, okay, this really is Mandela's daughter. Cause the laugh, it's laugh right here, laugh.
Yeah.
The laugh was identical, and you could see like some features. Cause like I'm chilling, I'm a very quiet person, so Palesa was doing most of the talking, and I'm just there like, no way.
It's crazy, guys. Like Mandela is literally South Africa's hero, and I'm a fan. Like I've watched most, I watch all his interviews, his debates. I'm obsessed with the man.
She recites them to me.
Yeah, and like now meeting the child is like, it also showed me how recent the apartheid is. The fact that our like hero's daughter is still alive. It shows our history is not that long, and also just being in Korea is the reason for Mandela and them. I'm not gonna say Mandela one. Everyone who fought through about apartheid is the reason why we are here.
Yeah,
so it was just very emotional and very surreal. Yeah. So after the kiss, we then went to go sign.
Sorry, moms. We don't have confetti. Okay, so I invite you to please sign the marriage register. And what surname do you want to be known by?
You can just put it there. Because they're just gonna sign.
Good girl.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay, to please assign the husband and wife here.
Yes, I'm sorry, I don't have a white one.
Thank you.
You can have that.
Thank you. I'll keep this forever.
You can throw it away.
my wife now.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You sign both of it?
Yes.
Did you sign? Yes. Okay. Okay, can you put your rings together? That's very nice. Hold on. Oh, no, look at this.
Who's crying over
You're
there?
hiding video.
sound is
Ah, you're hiding the video. Oh, who's crying there?
Guys, it's official.
Why are you saying it so softly?
Because of.
We play it and then they
Robin,
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Huh?
And also, did you see? Come, babe.
Oh.
Did our family see who married us? That's us, Bachelang.
Huh? Hey, hello. How are you?
How are you?
I'm Zenani Lamini. I am the marriage officer.
Yeah. Yes.
So after the whole signing of the marriage certificate, putting the ring on the correct hand, we actually had a very dope session, right? And like conversating with Mandela's daughter. And yeah, man, like I said before, it was a surreal moment. Like, you know, I mean, she's a Mandela fan, like stan, you know what I mean? And for me, I'm very just open-minded about, like, you know, like our struggle heroes, and like I just value them all the same. But like, because of, I know how much Mandela meant to her, to Palesa, and I'm just there like, holy shit.
Yeah,
The whole time, you know, like it clicked
losing my
after a
mind.
while, because I was literally still in disbelief, I think.
Yeah. Also, when you walk in, there is like Mandela everywhere. And when she talks about her parents, she actually talks about them ngamagama wabo, which shows the magnitude of who they are. You don't
Yeah.
just say my mom, my dad. Like, oh, she's like, oh, Mr. Mandela, this, Miss Winnie, this, like literally. But we learned a lot about her family, her kids, this job in Korea. She asked us why are we here. We just got to know her a little bit more, and if you can see behind the pictures that we took, there's a lot of celebrities. Like, I was just there like, man.
Yeah, because like even how casually she spoke about current politicians.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like when we talk about, let's say, like what Julius, we say Julius Malem or Malem. She's like, he would be there. Like, I called Julius the other day. I'm just like, Julius. Like, damn.
Yeah.
You know, so it's one of those things where you're like, wow, like,
Who are we sitting with? Like,
you know what I mean? So it was, honestly, it was a great experience. You know, I mean, not only did I get to marry my best friend, but I had to, I got the opportunity to share in the special moment. More so because I know, like I said, she holds the late Nelson Mandela very highly. And seeing how happy she was on that day to be meeting a product of that man, I don't know, like it made me happy. Like, I love seeing my person happy, you know. And if I could do this all over again, I don't think I'll change anything.
yeah, it was
you know,
perfect.
yeah.
Literally.
She got it her way. Now it's my turn. I wanna rotawa. Yay! So like, yeah, man, after the whole conversating with her, we cut the cake.
Which they bought. So
Yeah,
that
which
was
is
very
great.
nice, yeah.
We didn't actually get to finish it because we both don't like chocolate, but we didn't want to be rude, so like we just
Yeah.
took like one bite, and then I'm not choose karikuku. And yeah, man, like it was quite nice. So we asked the close people in our lives to actually join us on that day, right? There's a 7-hour time difference between South Africa and Korea, and if I'm not mistaken, I think in South Africa it was 5 a.m.
Yeah.
5 to 6 a.m. So big shout out to everybody that was actually awake at that time. You know, like it meant a lot. You know, like it really meant a lot to have them witness
Yeah.
all of this.
It was
you know?
actually more than I expected, because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
sent
yeah.
it to my mom, the Zoom link, and I guess my mom was like,
I don't know if my parents did the same, but
It wasn't a
Yo,
lot of people. It
it
wasn't a lot
wasn't.
of
But
people.
it was a lot, but not a lot.
Yeah, just
Okay.
more than I thought it would just be our parents and siblings.
Yeah.
But then I guess my aunts and them, just immediate family, and it was beautiful. Like they watched the whole thing. As I was busy kissing Thendo, there's a point where Tendo's like, "You know your dad is watching, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm married, so."
Just trying to be
But if my dad is watching this video,
But yeah, like it was a good day. It was honestly
a beautiful
good day.
and it's free.
Oh,
It's free. We got married for free. Yo, you guys should really consider this. Honestly, like
sign.
just go sign and get married and have a celebration later. Obviously, ideally, we would want to have a wedding now, but because of COVID, it's like, why wait for COVID? Just sign, get married, focus on something like get a house or a car, whatever you guys want. And honestly, you can have a celebration whenever. We could have it in 10 years and have our 10-year wedding anniversary. You can have it in 3 years. We can have it in 1 year. It's just up to us from this point onwards, and we
steady chilling right now.
yeah.
You know, we steady chilling, making that bank.
Hey husband,
Hey, wife.
what's up?
Hey, Nation. It's your mask. It's my mask, guys. My mask.
Hey, you see my phone?
It's my mask. So like we just got married at the South African embassy. We will actually do like a sit down and explain the process and explain why we did it this way. But yeah, man, this lovely lady here is now Mrs. Thendo Katie Mendoza. But yeah, man, my wife and I just tied the knot. I'm excited. I don't understand why more guys don't actually do this, but you know, angas, you know.
And yeah, guys, as you saw, like we got married by Nelson Mandela's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
What are the? How many people can say that?
Who aren't in Korea? Yeah, man. But like, yeah, man.
Look at the background. I'm a president.
Cupcake.
It's so good. Like here's the flag.
Oh shit.
I saw these.
Savannah. Everything. South African.
I didn't know they have that whole country here.
I didn't know. I don't have the word South African. Okay, Casalite I knew. I'm in Casalaga land a bit. But yeah, my wife and I are going back to the hotel to change. And yeah. So Tagwa. Get the boomerang. Yes.
Thank you, husband.
It's alright. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Ah. Ah.
Yeah, as you guys saw, we went back to the hotel. I took a few photos, feeling myself, feeling married, feeling wifed up. And also Thendo really looked nice. Not that you don't look nice now, but you know, I think he cuts his hair on purpose because you know that's like my favorite hairstyle. So he was looking proper.
Thank you.
I know. Even now, Shampi Boom, you know, I always tell you. Yeah. And then we changed and we went to go have dinner. Puzama piyama. Hey, but it was a good day.
When in Rome, you know. So now, fair warning, I'm gonna my wife you guys to death. Every little thing it's not gonna be Palesa this, Palesa that. It's gonna be my wife.
Yeah, we need to get used to it.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not used to it yet. I still refer you as Thendo.
That is so disrespectful. even if it's just the two of us, you know, it should be my husband or hubby, you know, something where it's like, yeah, my status has been elevated from boyfriend to fiance to husband, a whole husband.
Yeah, but your husband forever, so there's no rush.
Damn right. My wife and I, once we landed back in Jeju, we had booked a photo shoot, so we hired a car. We had our clothes in the trunk or the boot. And yeah, man, my wife and I took some amazing pictures. So the whole experience of booking a photo shoot, I mean, it was pretty great. I've never done something like that. I mean, I think the last time I went for like a photo shoot, I was in high school, primary. That was something that my mom booked for me, you know, trying to get me in the business. And so like going through this, it was quite a nice experience. But you
were forced.
I was.
Thendo didn't see the point of it.
Look, it was a nice experience, but like sharp in the beginning, I'm a guy. For me, it's like we can take our own pictures, dog.
No.
We can take our own pictures and like, you know.
Needed a professional, and we still don't we still don't have all the photos, but they said latest January. So yeah, they all turned out beautiful. It was a great experience, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Yeah, so my wife and I.
My husband.
No, I want to close this off properly. I want to be formal.
Okay.
My wife and I would like to thank everybody for watching this video right now. If you are not a subscriber yet, my wife and I suggest that you please hit the subscribe button now. Don't just hit the subscribe button. My wife and I suggest that you hit the like, comment, and subscribe button and become a part of the Heyyyy Nation that my wife and I have created. To all the members of Heyyyy Nation, my wife and I say thank you for being members of Heyyyy Nation, and we love you long time, bruv.
Just as my husband said.
Peace.
Bye.